Did you know that while LEGO has produced hundreds of sets depicting medieval Europe, official sets representing pre-colonial African kingdoms are almost non-existent? Welcome to PannaAfric LEGO channel, where we explore the world of LEGO through an African lens. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and somewhat controversial topic, the rarity, and in some cases, the complete absence, of LEGO sets depicting African history. We'll be exploring the world of rare and discontinued sets and the void that exists when it comes to representing the rich tapestry of African history within the LEGO universe. LEGO bricks have captivated imaginations for generations, offering a tangible way to build and explore different worlds. But what happens when entire continents and their histories are left out of the picture? LEGO themselves acknowledge that retired sets and themes are no longer available through their website, often directing customers to third-party marketplaces like Bricklink. This creates a vibrant, and sometimes expensive, secondary market for discontinued sets. Themes like Classic Castle, Pirates, and even more recent lines like Nexo Knights have all seen their runs end, driving up the value of these plastic treasures. But let's be clear, this isn't just about the value of plastic bricks. It's about representation. For many, the absence of African historical sets speaks volumes about whose stories get told, and whose are left on the shelf. The figures are stark. Since 1978, LEGO has released over 100 sets centered around medieval European settings. Yet, the number of official LEGO sets depicting pre-colonial African kingdoms, close to zero. This leaves a significant gap in the LEGO landscape, a void that many fans are actively trying to fill. The scarcity of representation in official LEGO releases has fueled a passionate community of builders who are creating their own custom LEGO models, or MOCs, to bring African history to life. These fan-made creations are not just impressive feats of engineering, they are acts of cultural preservation, visualizing histories often overlooked by mainstream toy manufacturers. Think about it, where is Mansa Musa, the wealthy ruler of the Mali Empire, in LEGO form? A figure whose wealth was so immense it is still difficult to comprehend in today's terms. Where are the mighty warriors of the Ashanti Kingdom or the architectural wonders of Great Zimbabwe? These stories are largely absent from the official LEGO catalogue. The absence of these sets has led to collectors and builders seeking out alternative solutions, often turning to the secondary market for parts and inspiration. While complete, box sets are always sought after, sometimes it's the specific retired piece that holds the true value. A unique shield from a discontinued castle theme, or a rare weapon from a pirate line can become invaluable when recreating a historical African scene. But the reality is that relying on existing parts and themes often requires creative interpretation and a willingness to adapt. The challenge extends beyond just finding the right pieces. It's about adapting themes and colors to accurately reflect the diverse cultures and environments of Africa. This requires a deep understanding of history, architecture, and cultural nuances. It's a commitment to accuracy and respect, ensuring that these brick-built representations are both educational and inspiring. The rise of custom LEGO creations also highlights the limitations of the official LEGO product line. While LEGO has made strides in recent years to promote diversity and inclusivity, the representation of African history remains a significant blind spot. Some have even suggested that proposals for African history-themed sets have faced internal hurdles, citing concerns over sensitivity to Islamic imagery or potential intellectual property issues. These claims, though unverified, raise important questions about the criteria used to greenlight new LEGO themes and the challenges of navigating cultural sensitivities. One of the key aspects of discontinued LEGO sets is their inherent status as archival objects. These sets, once mass-produced toys, transform into markers of a specific time, reflecting what a company chose to represent to the world. In the context of African history, their absence speaks volumes. Toys play a crucial role in shaping public memory and understanding. The lack of African kingdoms, rulers, and historical events in LEGO form creates a significant representational gap, limiting the exposure of these stories to a wider audience. For modern African Lego creators and fans, this gap is a call to action. They are using custom builds to represent African architecture, rulers, and historical settings that are simply not covered by official Lego products. It is an act of reclaiming and celebrating their heritage, brick by brick. This movement connects directly to present-day debates about representation, inclusivity, and cultural visibility in global toy markets. It highlights the need for companies like Lego to not only diversify their product lines but also to ensure that their representations are accurate, respectful, and culturally sensitive. Imagine educators using Lego MOCs to teach about the Kingdom of Aksum, the Great Zimbabwe Empire, or the stories of powerful queens like Yasantewa. These brick-built models can bring history to life in a way that textbooks simply can't. They offer a hands-on, engaging way for students to learn about different cultures, fostering a deeper appreciation for the rich diversity of African history. The argument isn't that Lego has deliberately suppressed African history, but rather that they have consistently underrepresented it. This underrepresentation has forced fans to take matters into their own hands, creating a grassroots historical archive in bricks. As Lego continues to expand its global reach, it is imperative that they address this representation gap. By embracing African history and culture in their product line, they can inspire a new generation of builders and learners. Furthermore, they can contribute to a more inclusive and representative understanding of global history. The world of rare and discontinued Lego sets offers a fascinating glimpse into the evolving landscape of toy collecting and cultural representation. While the scarcity of official African history sets is a cause for concern, it has also sparked a vibrant community of creators who are using Lego bricks to build a more inclusive and representative world. So, the next time you see a Lego brick, remember that it's more than just a toy. It's a tool for learning, creativity, and cultural expression. What African historical figure would you like to see immortalized in Lego form? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more Lego adventures from an African perspective.